Why defend Islam and kill people on apostasy and blasphemy when two ayats from the Quran prove irrefutable contradictions between them, and it is not my opinion or perspective about them, proving that Islam is a false religion and the Quran is from other than Allah. Surah Nisa ayat 82. Then do they not reflect upon the Quran? If it had been from any other than Allah, they would have found within it much contradiction. So we start with this ayat to see if there are any contradictions in the Quran without coming to any conclusions about Allah being the true God and Prophet Muhammad being the true Prophet of Islam. Another thing is that this ayat gives the right to each and every individual to do their own research first, to see if there are any contradictions in the Quran. When can Allah bring an exception to His rule, such as the case in Surah Mujadila ayat 2 and Surah Azab ayat 6? Surah Mujadila ayat 2 says, "Those who pronounce zihar among you to separate from their wives, they are not consequently their mothers." Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra Bizak. I don't think any Muslim has the right to kill because of apostasy or blasphemy. He does not have the right on this. When we are former now, so this is wrong, very wrong. And I'm going to talk about this on this live stream. What is this? Chi or Z? What is this you have written here? Okay, so no one has the right. No Muslim has the right. Who gave you this right? If you say your Allah gave you this right, this is not the true Allah. Now, I'm not feeling well. Please bear with me. I'm not prepared for this. They are hurting me and all this here. I don't know what they are doing to me. Who gave you the right? Who has given you? Which Allah? Which Allah has given you the right to kill people who do their academic work, leave Islam, and then educate others to leave Islam? Look at the ridiculous hadiths and the ridiculous reasons. In Shia Islam also, mutta should not be allowed. Umar did a great job as a polytheist in my research, I feel, in my insight, through getting insight about Umar bin Khattab. You have diverse, you have schools of thought, many schools of thought. No leader, even Muslim leader, has the right to declare death penalty for someone, an apostate or a blasphemer. Enough is enough. So please, I'm going to show you again, trying to search online, gather my thoughts with a battered mind since last night.
No UAE helping me in this, no one. On that Zalmi's channel, this person coming. I mean, you are allowed to do this, harass people, allow the women to be harassed, take the slave girls of others, married women, and marry them, punish the women before, no, they're saying that they don't have the right to kill. Before they kill me, what? I'm supposed to invite them, come and, yeah, take your hot breath, rage out on me. And also prohibited to you are all married women, except those your right hands possess. This is the decree of Allah upon you. What? What is this? Married women except those women whom your right hands possess. Look at this nonsense and injustice. And lawful to you are all others beyond these. No, married women whom your right hands possess. You kill the husband, I don't have right now the energy, but I have to do this. Until I hope I get tired in the nighttime, not disturb my neighbors. Go to sleep. What is this? This makes sense to you Muslims? This is just. I don't know then what kind of people, humans you are. You're animals. This religion has made you animals. Worse than animals, I think. Worse than animals. This. And what have I proven? In that video I was showing, introduction, started with that video. Please tell me what, leaders, Muslim leaders. Where's that ayat? Let me see if I've. Surah Mujadila ayat 2 against Surah Azab ayat 6. And what kind of a man would do this? Not even one who is reasonable. Child marriage, you don't even know this is. Khomeini said it's allowed. Tying and all this. Miss Red Wine is back. Hello. She's waving. Oh, Prophet, this fourth ayat, is it? Or third? Getting married to children. In Shia Islam also, Khomeini people, followers of Khomeini, and those who have not menstruated. It has a wide connotation, open to interpretation. Khomeini and his followers say, his office says you can marry children, babies, God knows how many months old. Welcome here, Miss Red Wine. You can marry babies. What is this? What kind of a religion is this? Khomeini Shias, Khomeini's followers. When Khomeini was alive and Khomeini was your marja. What is this? And then here also, look at this. Killing of polytheists in Surah Tawbah, Surah Tahrim. A reasonable man. Let me show you the Shia side also. Going to multilingual Quran. Surah Tahrim, ayat 1 and 2. Again, where's Surah Tahrim? Can't find it. Where's Surah Tahrim? What number? '66, I keep forgetting. Chapter of the Quran. We need to stop these things. Conflict in Shia Sunni going on. O Prophet, why do you forbid yourself that which Allah has made lawful for you? You seek to please your wives, and Allah is forgiving, merciful. As a preface to the surah, look at the surah, O Prophet. It doesn't say the Prophet was a husband. He could go pleasing his wives against the command of Allah. Surah Maida at 87, I think. Do not, O believers, do not make unlawful what Allah has made lawful for you, and transgress not the good things. Look at this now, and hey, how can a prophet? This is a common man. You're told to fight in the way of Allah with your belonging, property. This you've given your life to Allah. Those who do not want to hunger, thirst. And this prophet at home with his two wives, it is, you know, the believers, they don't care about hunger, thirst. They don't fear anyone when in the battle. Don't cry for peace. Don't cry for peace. Remember that ayat? Don't cry for peace and become faint-hearted. In the battle, you're told, in the cause of Allah, leave your houses. Those who leave their houses, the mujahideen, are better than those believers who sit at home. Right? You know what war is. Fight. When they are attacking you, the enemy is attacking you. Two wives, just two wives, please, Shias. Even Shias don't make sense in this. Two wives, annoying the Prophet, they became disbelievers here. Right? Later on, you can see in the ayat, Surah Tahrim. You're told to leave your house, thirst. He's getting revelations. He's a prophet here, even for the Sunnis. He's a prophet here because Allah addresses him as, O Prophet. You are told to leave your houses in the cause of Allah. These disbelievers don't. These Jews will not. These Christians will not. You do it. This, that. What is? In that, in that war, in that heat, leaving your wife, your mother, your house, your children. Some of you go, the muhajirin. So what is that, you don't feel hunger, you don't. Two wives, just annoying the Prophet. I mean, should he start to go pleasing them and break a command of his Lord? Qasam, he's, you see, because here it says, second ayat, Qasam khaiye, Qasam is sworn on Allah. Allah indeed has sanctioned for you the expiation of your oaths, and Allah is your protector, and He is the knowing, the wise. Polytheists used to swear on their father on oaths and all. The Prophet Muhammad changed it, that swear on Allah. Then Allah Himself swears on the this and the stars, and what is this? So of course the Prophet himself must have sworn on Allah and no other than Allah, not his father. Here, as you see, Abu Bakr was given in your hadiths, in the Sunni hadiths. Abu Bakr was corrected that they should not, or someone, a Sahaba, who was corrected, I think it was Abu Bakr, I'm not sure, that you should not swear on anyone but Allah, the Great, and not your father, and this, and against the polytheist practice. Well, he practiced a pagan adoption case. It's in Surah Ahzab. Now we have here, Allah has made lawful for you. So, O Prophet, why do you forbid yourself? You know what? The two wives were just annoying him. Look at this now. And he's gone against Allah's command. And you're saying nothing is wrong with this. Surah Maida 87. Against the Jews, there's another ayat. How is it that you think you are, you don't practice righteousness, but you tell others, like you tell others to go to war, and don't call for peace, becoming faint-hearted. Allah is with you. Now that's a war. Here at home, as a husband, two wives are annoying him. So here we go, as a preface to the surah. Okay. The Holy Prophet used to drink a glass of honey syrup whenever he visited. So remember, he forbid himself what Allah had made lawful for him. And then in Surah Maida ayat, just to again remind you, Surah Maida ayat 87, it is a command to the believers, order, do not make unlawful the good things that Allah has made lawful for you, and transgress not. Meaning, if you do that, you'll transgress. So isn't your Prophet a transgressor here? And another ayat which says to the Jews, I think, especially, or the Ahli Kitab, Jews, I think most, that what is the matter with you, that you tell others to be righteous, but yourself you are not. While you read the Torah or the Injil or the book, scripture. Now revelations are coming on him. He should have waited before taking an oath and forbidding himself what Allah had made lawful for him. For goodness sakes, see this simple thing. See the simple contradictions. See the signs of hypocrisy here in your Prophet. What are the signs of hypocrisy? Surah Saf ayat says, O believers, and what does Allah hate most? Greatly hate. O believers, why do you say what you do not do? Most hateful is in the sight of Allah, that you say what you do not do. I think it's ayats 3 and 4, if I'm not forgetting. 2 or 3, like that. Surah Saf ayats, please look. What are the signs of hypocrites? They say something, what are you, the preaching and not practicing themselves. In this case, these are wives you would say, what would you say? I've looked at all your uh, Shia Sunni school thought. Believers are told, go, fight. Baduans are told, you're trying to, they change the word of Allah in Surah. What has he done here? Going against the word of Allah, the command of Allah. Look, again, before I go to the commentary section, what nonsense is this? Where is it? Surah Maida, Ayat 87. What does it say here? Please look at this. If you say this is a prophet, and in war, believers are told to leave their house, their everything, like his grandson did, Hussein. O you who believed, do not prohibit the good things which Allah has made lawful to you, and do not transgress. This is a command, do not. According to Shia way of Quran ayats, this is a command, isn't it? I wonder if Sunni way is the same. They take it as a command. Trying to hit on the one to get the footnote, but I think I'm not feeling too well or something. It's not trying to get the footnote. Okay, this verse embodies two directives. The first is that man should not attribute to himself the authority to proclaim things either lawful or unlawful according to his own wishes. Only that which God has held to be lawful is lawful, and only that which God has declared is unlawful is unlawful. If men were to declare certain things either lawful or unlawful on their own authority, they would not be following the law of God but their own laws. The second directive, meaning a command, is that law, a directive, when it's executed, becomes a law, is that you should not adopt the course of world renunciation and abstention from the Christian monks, Hindu mendicants, Buddhist, and all this. So it's a directive, isn't it? A directive is a law. The Prophet addressed the people on this subject and said, I have not been commanded to do so. Even your own self has rights against you. So fast on certain days and refrain from fasting on others. Stay awake. What is this? Sleep. Sometimes I fast, sometimes I don't. I consume meat as well as fat. Dislike way doesn't belong to me. Whoever dislikes my way does not belong to me. I have not taught you to become monks and priests. Hajj, it goes on. During the rite of Umar, a lady once lodged a complaint. Oh God, so this, the Prophet even cannot do this against Allah, right? When a law has come down, the Prophet himself cannot go against it. He went against it in Surah Tahrim, we are told Ayat 1. It's a directive, it's a law. Sunnis also believe in that. Thank you. Then, you see this very clearly? So don't tell me here that in Surah Tahrim that he's a prophet, he can do this. No, he cannot do this. No one can practice something, try to change the command of Allah. When Shia say Umar bin Khattab cannot, then how is his prophet going against the words, command? which are in command of Allah. Huh? In Surah Maida, ayat 87. If he's telling the believers, it's for him too. This, you see clearly, there's no exception to this for the Prophet in this. You see, there's an exception for the Prophet in other ways, but he can't change the command of Allah. Go against it. You know when he can't change the command of Allah? If in the Quran the command is, can the Prophet change it in his hadith by practice or by saying, I tell you this, and then you see in the Quran ayat that Allah is telling you something else against it, against what the Prophet said? Which one would you take? You would take the Quran ayat first, right? And reject that. You'd say, oh, that's a false hadith. It's not right, right? You would reject it. Not even weak. Completely false. Please have a look at this. You can't kill people because your religion is false and I'm proving it. And the Prophet is not a true prophet. I've just proven it. How much evidence do you need? So sorry, neither Shia nor Sunni law should apply on me because you both are following a false religion. And then who should be punished? But we don't say kill yourselves like this, Allah. If you think that no one will help him, then take a rope and kill yourselves. Strangle yourself with a rope. Hang yourself. Huh? Now the wives, Ummul Mumineen wives. Ummul Mumineen, mothers of the believers. Why did he go pleasing his wives, forbidding himself what Allah had made lawful for him? So we see here, the Holy Prophet used to drink a glass of honey syrup whenever he visited the apartment. Who's this? Ichadari Nagin. Hi. Hello, Ichadari Nagin. Welcome. The Holy Prophet used to drink a glass of honey syrup whenever he visited the apartment of Zainab. Aisha and Hafsa became resentful. These are Ummul Mumineen. And Aisha devised a plot. Just imagine, my principal Sunni. If she's going to read this, I'll say, Mommy, why are you acting like this? You know, Aisha, the one they venerate. You can't say anything against Ummul Mumineen. And this Ummul Mumineen behavior against the Prophet. Thanks. You're most welcome, Ichadari Nagin. Keep smiling and shining. Always. या आप क्या हो गया आपके दिमागों को? Please. You know. Devised a plot, knowing the Holy Prophet's dislike of unpleasant smells. She held her nose when he came to her apartment after drinking a glass of honey and syrup prepared by Zainab. What nonsense is this? And accused him of having eaten the produce of a very ill-smelling tree. Honey, eaten the produce of a very ill-smelling tree. Honey syrup, maybe produce. Okay. When she accused him of having eaten maghafir, a nauseating herb, The Holy Prophet said that he had taken only honey. See? Now, does with honey smell bad? Never. Aisha, I know you're lying to me. You see, they devised a plot. What do your tafsir say, Sunni tafsir? On a day assigned to Hafsad, Shias, if they didn't believe in this coming from Umayyad side, they wouldn't have written this honey thing. Now you go through that and you see insolent and haughty towards the Holy Prophet. Tehreem in Sahih, volume 3, page 136. Your own hadith. La 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 la. Are you going to act like this with your husbands? Following the. And you know how Aisha used to be jealous and all this? And going camel ride, racing with Aisha. Flirting, tambourine, and he's holding Aisha up. Aisha, sure, let me. What ridiculous. You know what we were told as Shias? Bibi Fatma al-Zahra example. Take that. What sobriety, what etiquettes, what manners. But you have it here. Manners of Holy Prophet. So what happens is, on a day assigned, Shias, what manners, what etiquettes. On a day assigned to Hafsa, hello, you have not proved anything. I have. Chicken Wing Steve. What have you proven? You don't see reason, what can I do with it? You are bereaved. You are lacking reason. I have proven. Bring a international someone, not you, who is a Qatar Muslim. I'm not. You are lacking in reason. Definitely you are. And who's going to listen to you? If these Muslim leaders are going to listen to you, right? They would be unjust in taking lives. You understand? They're going to take my life and I'm going to say it's unjust. Mr. X, hello? Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. You hypocrite. Salam bechte ho? Liar. इस्लाम को यूज कर सलाम भेज रहा है. My goodness. How many insults have you said so far? Oh, you insulted me and you've insulted yourself. Okay? I'm here to fight for the rights of those you kill on blasphemy and apostasy. How you insulted me and you've insulted yourself. Well, your leaders can. Do you not see in UAE there's a death penalty? Stop distracting me now. Educate yourself. You told me absolutely hypocrite. You've called me a mad woman. You said you don't judge anyone and you've called me names. You've called me a mad human. Yes, you did. Don't lie. Don't cover up now. I have your live stream. I have your screenshots in this tab, not on this. You told me I'm absolutely hypocritical. I said that people are mad, are not able to think. No, no, your sentence was different there when you said it. I don't. Now you're explaining what you meant by it, but you said that I'm a mad human. Then, without explaining. Well, I have. You have no regard for anyone's health or mental health or anything. I wasn't getting angry at you at that time. So I don't know from where you are assuming that I was getting angry at you. No, you said I'm a mad human. And you also said I'm hypocritical, absolutely hypocritical. You are literally screaming right now. Sorry, this is the way I talk. I'm not well. Sorry, this is the way. Cooperate. That's true. I did say that you were hypocritical because you are. No, I'm not hypocritical. You scream at me when I say that you are a hypocrite. Even though you insult me and call me a killer. I called you a killer. You are. You don't see it? Your Muslim leaders kill for blasphemy and apostasy. Death penalty. So, yeah, this is a hypocrisy. Okay, please go now. Calling me hypocrite. You didn't kill anyone, but you allow your Muslim religious leaders to kill on apostasy. Now you called me a hypocrite. On what? I'm telling you, you lack reason. You couldn't give an argument. Your logic fails. You have flaws in your logic explaining the Quran ayats. You don't see the flaws you have in your argument explaining Quran ayats to me. You lack now he's giving it to me. You lack reason too. Your logic has flaws. I've seen it. Here is your prophet who sleeps with Maria the Coptic on a day assigned to Hafsa when she was not found in her apartment and she went to her parents' house. The holy prophet spent the night with Maria, the Coptic girl, presented to him by the ruler of Egypt, who became the mother of his son Ibrahim. To calm the quarrelsome bad temper of Hafsa, he vowed that he would have no more to do with Maria. He's a prophet, revelations are coming down on him. Found this prophet on a day assigned to Hafsa, Mu'mineen's house, his wife's house, who's Mu'mineen. When she was not found in her apartment, he used her apartment. Which kind of a person would do this? Zara, are you Christian or? I'm not Christian, neither I'm an atheist. Was death? Shadi.com, chicken wing, are oi. Oh, okay, what do you mean by that, are oi? Was death, I'm a truth seeker. On a day assigned to Hafsa, he's sleeping with the Coptic girl presented to him like as a gift because he didn't. The Egyptian ruler, if you can read, didn't want to become a Muslim. Zahra, are you spiritual? I like spirituality. Yes, I'm into spirituality. I may not be. I may not have reached that. I can't say I am spiritual, but I love. I am. I like. Yeah. I. How should I put it? Um, I like spirituality. But unfortunately, I haven't reached that, you know, somehow spirituality escapes me. So I still have a materialistic weakness in me, shadi.com. I see what you follow also. Do you speak Arabic? No, I don't speak Arabic, was that. Okay, seeing what I follow, what do I follow? What do you mean by you see what I follow? Yes, I've been trying to reach that heights of spirituality, make me a good person, but I haven't yet. So I don't know if I can say I am spiritual. I'm trying to become spiritual and leave the materialistic things. What kind of materialistic weakness? Oh, I cannot say now, please, people, then come here and use things against me. That's my personal matter. All I can say is that I'm still, attached to materialistic things. I haven't become totally independent. Masterpiece Saba says hello, hello. So, Mr. X, like I still like to go to the supermarket, still attached to certain things, certain food. Not what Krishna said to Arjun, not to like food special. I have my own taste, likings, um, all this, right? Dislikes. And still dependent financially. Like that, right? Uh, if I go to the mall, then, in my budget, uh, shopping, doing my grocery. So I have my likes and dislikes. Weaknesses, like so trying to be spiritual. I think when I'm spiritual, cut down on my wants and needs, and whether whether I lie on the floor, uh, I don't mind. That's how it should be. And not dependent on, like I need a fridge, I need all this basic necessities and even more, like shopping, going in the grocery, buying this and that, some extra stuff that I could give to the poor or someone who needs it, but wasting money on little things. Hair, go to, I wish I had liked my natural hair. Wearing like wanting to be well dressed or certain taste I have. So that's bad, right? I just want to be totally, like, feel totally independent in myself, free of all these needs and wants. And yeah, cleanliness, and like, oh, I wish I was living in a hotel. Maybe the cleaners would come and clean, and I like all these things. Mr. X says, it's fine, no need to reveal more. People will use it against you. Yes, this is what they do. My mental health also, they use and all this against me. And my condition and case, they use, like this one, Chicken Wing Steve, calling me a hypocrite. What can I do? It's they already use it, yeah? Anything the anger that's provoked due to what trauma I've been through. So if you would cooperate and, but they don't cooperate, this. अल्लाह ऐसे झूठ बोलते हैं, लाइज, लॉजिक इलॉजिकल हो गए कुरान की आयतों को एक्सप्लेन करने मुझे, ये स्टीव, चिकन विंग स्टीव, और एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते हैं। ये कैसे लोग हैं? Like, what kind of people are they? I'm shocked. Already I'm shocked with the trauma, the pain, the pressure, the mental illness. These idiots will be there everywhere. You are doing good. Stay strong. We are with you. Thank you, Ichadari Nagin. No. I'm sorry, they're not idiots. They are very clever, cunning people. Chicken wing ko log ho to see. Ji, what are you saying, Shadi? Come. Please be respectful here. Don't say anything. Better we don't say anything to him like that. Please, गलत बात नहीं करें उसके against. इच्छादारी, ये देखें इस जगह पे हम भी इडियट्स हैं ना, लेकिन हम एक्सेप्ट तो करते हैं कि हम इडियट हैं, राइट? हम स्टूपिड हैं। अरे इधर हम कितने स्टूपिड थे, ऐसे तो हम भी इडियट्स रहे हैं ना। और किस जगह पे लाइफ में इडियोटिक थिंग्स भी किया है हमने, लेकिन एक्सेप्ट करना होता है ना कि हाँ, जैसे हमें शिया इस्लाम में कि अपने गुनाहों की माफ़िया और रात को रमज़ान के अमल में लाइक देखें पूरा साल आपने क्या गुनाह किया है, और फिर हम अस्तगफिरुल्लाह बोलेंगे। हम जब कराची में थे ना, हमारे मस्जिद इमाम बारगाह में जाते थे अमल के लिए, महफिल शाह खुरासान, तो हम एक्सेप्ट करते थे कि हमारे ये गुनाह है। और जो गुनाह हम कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है कि ऐसे भी लोग हैं ना कि अपने फॉल्ट्स नहीं देखते हैं, लेकिन बहुत जल्दी दूसरों को अटैक करते हैं, वो करते हैं ना, पिकिंग ऑन अदर्स फॉल्ट्स। ये तो इधर रसूलुल्लाह का भी है, सेइंग है कि stop picking on other people's faults and try to first make yourself, see what faults you have. Jesus Christ has said, what is the matter with you, you hypocrites? That you don't see the log in your own eyes and you say to your brother, oh please brother, let me take out the speck from your eyes, from your eye. तो ये hypocritical है। इच्छाधारी नागिन, मैं भी तो इडियोटिक चीज़ें करती हूँ, लेकिन एक्सेप्ट करना होता है और अपने फिर उसको देखें। दैट्स द फर्स्ट स्टेप कि हम क्या अपने आप में इम्प्रूवमेंट ला सकते हैं, और हम यहाँ से एक दूसरे को मदद करें विद अंडरस्टैंडिंग हार्ट्स। अपने आप को जाने, दूसरे को भी अपने आप को भी। इतना शैतान, इधर अंदर शैतान, सोल प्रोन टू इवल। कुरान की आयत है ना, तो जब मैं शिया थी इस बारे में मैं देखती थी कि पहले अपने आप को ठीक करो, लेकिन ये तो एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं करते, अपनी मिस्टेक ही एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते हैं। We apologize, like if we got angry, we used to then, पता है ये बिल्कुल यानी इस्लाम में, हमारे शिया इस्लाम में हज नहीं जा सकते हैं, हज नहीं जा सकते हैं जब तक सब फैमिली मेम्बर्स को, फ्रेंड्स एक्वेंटेंसेस को फ़ोन किया। मैं तो कहती हूँ जाओ, जिधर काम भी कर रहे हो स्कूल में, आई वुड नेवर गो टू हज इफ़ आई डोंट कॉल एवरी वन मेकअप। यू सी, मुझे बहुत डर लगता था वॉकिंग अवे फ्रॉम पीपल, फ्रेंड्स, व्हेन द मदर हैज़ कॉल्ड मी। फिर मैं सोचूं मैं हज कैसे जाऊंगी। अब मदर ने फ़ोन कर लिया, यू नो तो ये कहते हैं कि इस्लाम में, हमारे शिया इस्लाम में, किसी को भी मैंने किधर इधर हार्म किया या डिसऑनेस्टी या डिसीव करने के लिए या चीट करने के लिए, या मेरे मुंह से कोई गलत बात निकल आई, मुझे माफ़ कर दें। जब हम ना किसी के घर जाते थे ना, लीविंग, से प्लीज़ फॉरगिव अस, वो कल्चर ही नहीं रहा है। प्लीज़ फॉरगिव अस इफ़ आई सेड एनीथिंग, like recently going to my uncle's house some years ago here. Please forgive me, I'm not feeling well. कुछ मैंने कह दिया, फिर इधर आके इंटरनेट पे पागलपन स्टार्ट अगेंस्ट दैम। तो मैं समझ गई कि ये तो मेरे हाथ में नहीं है। हाउ आई कीप सम मैडनेस हैज़ कम इन मी। मैं कैसे समझाऊं लोगों को कि मेरी ये बीमारी, दिस अटैक, आई फील लाइक डेविल्स आर अटैकिंग मी एंड ट्राइंग टू destroy my mission in life in any way I want. Akhlaq, अच्छे akhlaq, manners, brushing up on my manners, उस पर भी आई फेल्ड। मुझे छोड़ते नहीं हैं दुश्मन, डेवल अटैक है। एक दिन इतना अच्छा है, खुश हो जाऊं कि एटलीस्ट मेरे अखलाक, मैंने किसी को जवाब वापस नहीं दिया। Okay, so this prophet, do you see? This is not, even the Shias have, if they've mentioned this about Maria the Coptic, then it means that, and they haven't said this is from the Sunni side and we don't believe in it. They haven't mentioned anything of the sort about Maria the Coptic. आप देखिए ये कैसा इंसान है, ये इंसान कहने के लायक नहीं है, आपने इसको प्रॉफिट बना दिया। लेकिन कोई बात नहीं है, वेस्टर्नर्स कहते हैं कि एक हम बुक रीड करते, आई वाज रीडिंग अ बुक व्हेन आई वाज 16-17 years old, डेल कार्नेगीज हाउ टू स्टॉप वरिंग एंड स्टार्ट लिविंग। उसमें एक कोट दिया डेल कार्नेगी ने, ही गेव अ कोट of some a person well known or something, that what is it, to no man can make me stoop so low as to hate him. Zahra ji, when did you leave Islam? बस देखते ही देखते मुझे लगता है कुछ 4 साल ऑफिशियली मैंने बनाए, और आई थिंक 4-5 years of 6 years, I don't know, I'm so I have a mental challenge. मुझे पता ही नहीं है when I left Islam. बस वो हारिस सुल्तान को थ्रेट आया था, मैंने यूट्यूब पे तब कह दिया कि आई एम एन एक्स मुस्लिम। यूट्यूब पे मैं आईडी अपनी बदल दी, जहरा जवाद एक्स मुस्लिम, आईडी मैंने बदल दी हारिस सुल्तान के लिए। फिर उसके साथ भी मेरा अनबंद हुआ, मैंने उसको भी बाद में, लेकिन जब कोई मुसलमान थ्रेट कर रहा था ना उनकी हारिस सुल्तान एंड हिज फैमिली, आई जस्ट चेंज माई, फिर मैं जान गई कि आई एम एन एक्स मुस्लिम। यानी मैं इतनी शौक में हूँ, आप यकीन करें या नहीं करें, मुझे ख़ुद नहीं पता कि मैं कहाँ क्या क्या से क्या when did I become an ex Muslim? मैं बस शौक में ही रही हूँ। तो एक पागल से पूछना, when I'm really bad at interviews, question answering. Although I will ask you a question, like not a personal question, like, do you think God exists? Do you think God, Shadi.com, since you're here, do you think God is in existence or outside existence? ये बहुत फजूल सा सवाल है. Philosophers, logicians will laugh at me. I think God is universe. ये कैसे? Isn't God is universe? आप हमें थोड़ा समझा सकते हैं? So universe is not created, but manifested. We all came out of universe, that's why. Or universe. Yani what Dr. Deepak Chopra says, that this is one verse. You know what universe in meaning means? The word means one verse. But वो कहते हैं कि जैसे शिया का आर्ग्यूमेंट लो, सुन्नीस तो आई थिंक खुदा को एनर्जी मानते हैं. Because one Sunni Muslim told me, or Muslim, sorry, they might get offended if I say she's a Sunni. She's not a Shia, she's a Muslim. She told me that God is energy, and I got such a shock that they say, Shias, what Imam Ali has said about God. Attributes भी उन्हें देना ना, अल्लाह को उनको उसको attribute भी देना ना गलत है, goes to shirk. We all came out of universe, that's why. How? How did we? Nature is God. Okay, but what do you think about existence? ये word क्या है? What is the word existence? Would that be right of me to say? Isn't God existing, right? So, what he produces in existence brings it to existence, but he still is the existing. So ये इसमें मैं थोड़ा वो हो रही हूँ. Look at this शादी.com. आप कौन है? मुसलमान, एक्स मुस्लिम? ये आप देखें आप. Oh God, I can't take it. Are you a lady? Sorry, where's a lady female? आप देख रहे हैं? ये क्या है? हफ्सा के घर पे अपार्टमेंट में हुजूर हाँ, हफ्सा को भेजा, बोला कि उनको बोला कि उमर आपके फादर वालिद साहब आपको बुला रहे हैं. तो ठीक है, फिर जाके सोया है मरिया द कॉप्टिक को लेके. और ये शिया भी बिलीव करते हैं, बिकॉज शिया ने इधर नहीं लिखा है कि ये सिर्फ सुन्नी के यहाँ है. हम इस पे ये देखें, verse 3 to 5 refer to Aisha and Hafsa, who were envious and jealous to the point of sickness against the holy prophet's refined and high-minded wives. Once Hafsa came to know about a very personal matter concerning the holy prophet, which he thought she should not be made he thought should not be made public. Therefore he asked, अभी मैं sorry, dyslex क्या हो रहा है मुझे? Therefore he asked, sorry about this, yeah? Therefore he asked her not to publish it. क्या बात थी जो छुपा रहा था? और फिर हफ्सा rushed to her friend Aisha and whispered, encourage the betrayal. Hafsa, who betrayed confidence, and Aisha, who encouraged the betrayal, were commanded to turn in repentance to Allah. अपनी वाइफ को या तो इन्होंने सीक्रेट बोला है, ये कैसे हफ्सा would find out a secret of Prophet Muhammad? How have they put it here? Which sometimes I make mistakes, but I'm seeing if they have made the mistake here now. Trying to see. Once Hafsa came to know or the Prophet told her? Which secret did she come to know? Personal matter concerning the Holy Prophet, which he thought should not be made public. Wait a minute. कुरान आयत तो ऐसे नहीं कहती है. कुरान आयत तो कहती है कि Prophet Muhammad confided, and when the Prophet secretly communicated a piece of information to one of his wives. Third ayat है. ये शिया क्यों ऐसे बोल रहे हैं कि Hafsa found out Prophet Muhammad had not confided, meaning, you know what it could mean, what it could mean, what it could imply. तो ये तो अच्छा नहीं है ना शिया. देखिए हम तो हमारा रिलीजन हम कहते थे जिससे मिस नहीं होता है, जस्टिस होना चाहिए हर वक्त. ये तो जिससे मिस हो गया. It's like beyond, it's gone. No justice. What shall I say? The Prophet himself confided in his wife. Once Hafsa, अरे शियास कैसे? Once Hafsa found out the secret of the Prophet. I cannot take it. पता नहीं how this far I've come, trying to, struggling with my mental illness, reading these verses out loud. It's very taxing for me. Passion mera burn ho gaya. I burnt myself now. I'm very, very old, I'm dead. But you see how the Shias they've, oh my goodness. Wait a minute, where shall I go? आप देखें ये कितना मुझे, मैं ब्रीथ नहीं कर सकती हूँ सुबह को उठ के. मुझे ब्रीदिंग प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. और ये ऐसे sermons. इमाम अली पे एस्क्राइब किया शरीफ राजी ने ये बुक. Arabs before देखें. I praise Allah, seeking completion of His blessing, submitting to His glory, expecting safety from committing His sins, इमाम अली अब अपने शियाओं को सिखा रहा है कि हाउ दे शुड प्रे. I invoke his help, being in need of his sufficiency. He with whom is hostile gets no protection. ठीक है. I stand witness that there is no God but Allah the One. He has no like. My testimony has been tested in its frankness and its essence in our belief. We shall cling to it forever till we live and shall store it for facing the tribulations that overtake us, because it is the foundation stone of belief. Facing tribulations that overtake us. और इस ट्रिब्यूलेशन में कसम वसम गलत नहीं खाएंगे हम. जो अल्लाह ने अनलॉफुल जो लॉफुल करार किया है, डिक्लेयर किया है मोमिनीन के लिए, उसके अगेंस्ट भी नहीं जाएंगे. We won't go against it, right? In tribulations and trials which overtake us. Prophet Muhammad ने तो कमाल कर दिया. सूरह तहरीम के आयत 1 and 2 में बता रहे हैं. This is such a, sorry, excuse me, this, I can't, you don't see hypocrisy in this, then what? पहले सफ़र, पहले स्टेप में अब ये बड़ा चढ़ा के ये क्या हमें बता रहे हैं. The first step towards good actions, divine pleasure, sorry, it is the means to keep Satan away. I also stand witness that Muhammad is a slave and his prophet. Sorry, I feel like throwing up. Allah sent him with the illustrious religion. Illustrious. हफ्सा के वो तो शिया ने लिखा है बस, तो इसका मतलब है, oh my goodness, effulgent light, sparkling gleam, and decisive injunction in order to dispel doubts. अरे जो अल्लाह के खिलाफ जाता है कमांड के, डाउट्स लेके आता है, डाउट्स लेके आता है. सूरह तहरीम आयत 1. क्या लिखा है दुआ सबा में? हम ये दुआ पढ़े, हाँ, कि ये इमाम जो है दुआ सबा, इसका तो फीट स्लिप ही नहीं हुआ. ऐसे, हाँ, ओ आई बिलीव कि जिसका फुट and whose feet were entrenched in spite of slippery places in ancient time. Slippery places, you know what it is? कोई आपको वाइब्स अनोय कर रहे हैं, आपका फुट स्लिप हो गया. अरे आपका हुआ या वो प्रॉफिट है जिसका हुआ? द प्रॉफिट, फॉर गुडनेस सेक्स, whose pure lineage, ये एक इमाम है या कौन है? प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद है ना? Who of your robes clings to the cord of the longest nobility. हमारी दुआ है शिया ने दी है. Whose pure lineage evident at the summit of stout shoulders. जिस शोल्डर पे इमाम अली बैठे हैं, हमें कहा था यहाँ खड़े हुए, at his feet on Prophet Muhammad's shoulders, और बुतों को तोड़ा है. Breaking the idols in the Kaaba. क्या शोल्डर्स हैं आपके रसूलुल्लाह के, क्या शोल्डर्स हैं. सूरह तहरीम आयत 1. My goodness. and whose feet were entrenched, yani bilkul as if firmly, even when there were slippery places in ancient time. जब मैं श्री एम का पढ़ रही थी ना, श्री एम की वो उधर हिमालय माउंटेन्स के पास उधर एक ऐसा आइस, if you have to, they have to walk through that. And bless his household, the good, the chosen and pious. ये तो किसी से इन्होंने आई थिंक चोरी की है, क्या की है, polytheists या Jews या कुछ. I can't read this. I feel so terrible. Sorry, excuse me, I have these मुझे I still मैं एक शॉक में हूँ. Thank you for asking me. शादी.com आपको जवाब से ही नहीं मिलेगा. मैं इतने शॉक में हूँ. शॉक एब्जॉर्बर्स नहीं है. मुझे नहीं पता कब मैंने इस्लाम छोड़ दिया. आज तक मैं एक बड़े शॉक में हूँ. Trauma, the mental, what happens, the psychological shock and all this. Have you known about psychological shock or nervous shock? Have you learned, no, sorry, we learned in London this thing, right? Psychological shock is when you experience. Why in shock? Because, क्यों trauma, it's very traumatizing. It's very, why in shock? Because this is a shock. I can't explain. आप मेरी मदद करें कि do you understand? It can be from a number of traumatic events, like a car accident, going through a breakup, witnessing something scary, or any other kind of event that can lead to feelings of fear. Hello everyone, Political Grasp is here. Hello everyone, after so long I come here. Welcome. Will anyone welcome me here? I have just welcomed you here. Political Grasp, most welcome here. The reason is that somehow my shock absorbers also are not there. And also I deeply, I may not be a true Shia, but I think I did have admiration, strong admiration for Imam Hussein. Yeah, it's deeply conditioned in us. And the whole thing about how the Shias make the religion so beautiful, and how could so many years, 1400 years, ulamas who claim to have told the truth, Allama Majlisi, in the end of Hayatul Qulub, volume 2 or 1, the one I had, says that I'm only concerned about the truth, not what the people say against this or me or anything. So I'm only concerned about the truth. This is how he ended his book, Hayatul Qulub. Every volume, I think, but I had one volume in English translation, Hayatul Qulub. So of course it's traumatizing, right? It's shocking. I think, Mr. X, you should read about why people get shocked, nervous. England में nervous shock cases in tort. What is nervous shock? The term nervous shock means, common law में भी ये है, British common law. The term nervous shock means a psychiatric condition or injury suffered by an individual as a result of events which have occurred due to the intentional or negligent acts or omissions of another person. Claims.co.uk. Negligence and nervous shock. You can bring a case against someone. You know, if someone tries to disturb me here, and if I was in England, although now, where is that London? Even Hatun Tash being attacked by a Muslim. No, no. Yeah, a Britisher, I think, became a Muslim. He wanted to kill her. Thank God the taxi driver, something, he was, caught. But the Muslims coming there, attacking, only Hatun Tash is taken into prison. Attacking her. Muslims attacking her. Police, British police, Bobbies, take Hatun Tash. Otherwise, UK law was such. I have got one question for you. Who are more violent in nature? Is it Shia or Sunni sect? Why Sunni killed Shia people in Islamic countries where Sunni are in majority, calling Shia kafir? Yeah, this is political, yeah. A political question. I'm not diplomatic. So, there are some Sunnis are more violent. Uh, Sunni Islam is more violent in nature. Sorry, because I'm a Shia, then the Sunnis will come and say, because you was a Shia. If you're asking my opinion, then maybe, some bias. But I think because they kill, like you said, the answer is that why Sunni kill Shia people in Islamic countries, or they discriminate against them, or their rights are curbed. Why? Why? Because you see, this is the problem. Another tragedy of Islam. Another tragedy. There are misunderstandings between them. Look at Can you believe this? Also, this is shocking. Sunnis say Shia. Some Sunnis, Muslims say non-Shia. So I'll just call them Sunnis, right? For the sake of brevity. They say that the Shias, Ibn Sabah, Jews, God knows what rumors are spread against the Shias. False accusations. I don't know. Okay, sometimes I get to an ayat and say, look, Shias, this is why the Sunnis, you know. Then I get to an ayat for the Shias and I say, look, Sunnis, you did this to the Shias because of this ayat. And I say, look, Shias, this is why the Sunnis are violent with you, against you, because of this ayat. Now, can you understand? Because of Prophet Muhammad, because of Islam, because of Quran ayats. It depends how you take the Quran ayats. They can be, Sunnis can be like this with the Shias. Polytheists are worst of creatures. You know what the Imam said? Oh yes, and we have Imam Hanbal. We have Sunnis, different schools of thought. They call the Shias Rafidis, condescending, insulting way, Rafidis. So Imam Ahmad, I think bin Hanbal, those Shias, Sunnis who follow him, Shias are worse than, yes, so I will be coming to your question and hopefully try to reply reply to your question. In reply to your question, starting from here now. Shias are worse than, let's see. Where's the quote of Hanbal, who was Imam Sunni? Why did Sunnis hate him so much? Some Sunnis hated him? I don't know. He said Shias are worse than. Somewhere I read, now I can't find it. Imam Ahmad Hanbal's. Then they got together in University of Cairo later on. The criticism against Shias. You can read this, I think, Nera Land Forum. I can't find it now. Why did I say it? Sorry, I can't find it now. All this going on between them. Imam Ahmad Hanbal, Hanbali school of thought, Hanafi school of thought. Who's the other one? Hanafi school of thought, Hanbali. When you see someone ask me a question, okay, the Sunni sect is more violent. Why Sunni kill Shia people? Because they say they are kafirs, disbelievers. And why do they say things against al-Mu'mineen and the Sahabas, the rightly guided Sahabas? Because they worship, the Sunnis worship these rightly guided Sahabas. It's in their faith, a religion. Kill them, kill the Shias. They don't see what Aisha did, they don't see what Umar did, Abu Bakr did. Just kill them. Why do you curse the Sahabas? You know, it's in their faith. You can't kill a Sahaba of Prophet Muhammad. Anyone who met him, they don't think they're hypocrites. Some of them. But the Quran ayats say clearly, some are hypocrites, we needed to. So the Shias worked it out and they called for wrath upon them by the Sunnis. Shias worked these Quran ayats out. Ali Imran, who were the hypocrites, who ran away from the battlefield in Uhud, did not listen to the commands of Prophet Muhammad, commandment at the battle. There was Umar, Abu Bakr. These were the hypocrites. Surah Ali Imran verses. They worked it out. Ali knows. Prophet Muhammad told Ali. Allah told Prophet Muhammad. And by this testing in Ali Imran, which of the Sahabas were the hypocrites? It's talking about the Sahabas who were hypocrites. Sunnis cannot take it. They say you say anything to any Sahaba, someone who meets or listens at that time when Prophet Muhammad was alive, there are kinds of Sahabas. Uwais Karni, which was in our Shia, he was a true Sahaba. Uwais Karni was in Yemen, but he was a Sahaba. He was not tested on the battlefield like the Umar, Abu Bakr and Osman were. Right? To find out. But for Sunnis, everyone is a Sahaba. Who, the Sahabas has a wide connotation. And no one can you. But it was also, Allah knows best. Even in the Battle of Jamal, Ali, the caliph at that time now, fourth caliph of the Sunnis. And Aisha came and they want, they say it's a mistake, 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 this dark history. The religious scholars keep them away. Don't use your mind on that. Don't use your thought. So many people died. Oh, and I told this Sunni Muslim friend, sorry, non-Shia Muslim, but we can call Shia's moment. So, you know, Muslim friend means Sunni. Shia means moment, believer, which has a higher status. So this Muslim friend, I said, why aren't you going out with me, honey? This, that, all right. I said, today is Bibi Fatma Zahra's Shahadat, and so, it's very sad for us. I'm commemorating. She said, what happened, honey? What happened? And I said, well, it's not good, like, if I tell you, because, you respect that Sahaba. She said, no, tell me this, that. Anyways, it started like this in Dubai, in the kitchen, my brother's kitchen. And then I told her that Omar broke the house of Bi Fatma Zahra, injured her. Oh, honey, chill. And cool. Okay, I've got your answer. You perfectly explained it. In my country, India, I found Shia to be more peaceful than Sunni. Yes. Shia community doesn't cause much trouble, but in some cases both, oh yes, when both get united, they can cause, in some cases even the Shias then become like this, Some cases, rare cases perhaps, or some cases. My goodness. So then I was like, then she told me, you get it. She told me, honey, it was a mistake. That Umar came, Umar bin Khattab, to be Fatma Zahra's house. He didn't know what he was doing. It was just a mistake. He crushed her. She was pregnant, we're told, Shia. He crushed her between the wall and the door. He banged on the door. It's still, my conditioning is coming. I still have insaniyat so he threatened to burn her house. I can't take it. Please don't think I'm a taqiya Shia. It's just that I'm very emotional right now. And the Sunnis say it's just a mistake. Battle of Jamal is okay, mistake. I can understand that. If I go through the Sunni mind, I can say, okay, I go with you on, but I don't agree. I can understand, but I don't agree. But I can't understand in this. Let's say now, the United Arab Emirates, right, kills me. Okay? Accident. Road accident. They say, oh, Zara had a road accident. Let's say I told my brother's driver, Pakistani, that I'm doing this on YouTube and all this. Now he comes and takes me out, right? And, suicide. Like he just bangs the thing on the car somewhere. He kills himself also because that's the wajid al, qatal, that's the thing, right? He's Pakistani. And a sheikh behind says we need to kill her. She's talking against Islam. You don't know. It's all done undercover. Right? And someone calls it a mistake. Maybe when my Shias come to, they can't come here to investigate. But they at least investigated Bibi Fatma Zahra, that Umar had come to injured her and all this. It is not a mistake. It's a crime. A crime happened. They wanted to kill me because I said something against the government. So they managed to kill me here and make it seem like it's an accident. They use a Pakistani driver. Gone. No one knows. All covered up, hush hush. It's a mistake. Accident. Right? So this. I mean, this person from Canada, so educated, she's done her like accounts. Most of her life she's been in Canada. She says, honey, chill. It's a mistake. अल्लामा इकबाल has said, रोने वाला हूँ मैं शहीद करबला के गम में क्या दुर्रे मकसद न देंगे साखी ये कौसर मुझे. They don't know what it is to cry, mourn, remember Ahlul Bayt. Chill. It was a mistake by Umar bin Khattab because they venerate him so much. God knows. They worship Umar bin Khattab, the Sunnis. Bibi Fatma Zahra is Prophet Muhammad's daughter. She was pregnant, Masan. Masan was in her stomach. She had, what do you call that? Huh? Words are not coming to me. I have a blank. Miscarriage. Because Umar crushed her. Pushed the door. She was protecting maybe her husband Ali. Like bring Ali out. Abu Bakr Saqifa or something. He has to give birth to Abu Bakr. Call Ali out. And even threatened to burn her house. So she was protecting Ali, her husband, at the door. It's sad. Shia's jealous. It makes me cry still. I don't know. Even though I know this way, her father was, it's a mistake. You see, where will they know the law that how to... People being killed like this, injured, then she died of the injury. They say, Shias, I get very emotional. Shias make me very emotional. And already I have this emotional problem. I need to say Om Namah Shivaya. To neutralize my feelings now. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, this is the way, like, then I come here. Okay, thank you, God. Thank you, Hindus. Thank you, Shiva. Yeah, I feel like I'm more emotional, not getting too emotional. So this is a bimari, too much emotional. This is a disease. Shaitan given. Too much, getting too much emotional. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. बस ऐसे ऐसे करके हम इधर आते हैं मंत्रास पे, और पता नहीं थोड़ा सा जो ताकत है इधर यूज़ कर लेते हैं, फिर आराम करते हैं, फिर आते हैं। आराम मिलता तो नहीं है, बस क्या करें। अब मुझे इतनी चीज़ें इधर करनी है, मुझे अपने लिए खाना प्रिपेयर बनाना है, फ्राई करना है क्या चीज़ें, बिकॉज आई एम डूइंग दिस ईयर। वेयर डू यू थिंक आई हैव द मोटिव? आई डोंट हैव द स्ट्रेंथ, मोटिवेशन क्या। सो ये है। और कोई क्वेश्चन है? तो ये बहुत ये रिलीजन, अब मैं दिखा रही थी, देखें इधर इनको ऐसा धोखा मिला बेचारों को। ये पॉलिथीस को बोला, इधर है सूर्य अनफाल में जब ये कह रहे थे कि बिकॉज पॉलिथीस हैड एन अल्लाह except for those who reach a people between whom and you there's an alliance. नहीं, सूर्य निसा नहीं। अच्छा ये आपने नहीं पढ़ा है? व्हाट्स दिस? अच्छा ये मैं कर रही थी। What Islam is not a religion of peace. सूर्य निसा इधर धोखा दिया। ये देख, ये बेचारे हम जैसे जो मुसलमान हमें मारना चाह रहे हैं, but if they turn back then seize them and kill them wherever you find them. You sound so sweet when you speak Hindi or Urdu. It seems to me that you were born in Indian subcontinent. Yes, I was born in the Sindh side of India. Thank you. Acha, Urdu. When I talk in Urdu. My mother was a Pakistani, Khoja Sindhi. So, are you Hindu? Because you know we have a temple, Hindu. We used to go there for our Shabbe Barat. तो उधर नीचे मुझे कहा गया था कि हिंदू टेम्पल है। हम लोग इमाम मेहदी के लिए वो मछलियों को अरीज़ा लेके जाते थे और उधर फेंकते थे, रात को जाते थे या कभी दिन को जाते थे गोरा गाड़ी में। When I was a child with my grandmother and grandaunt and the family members, अरीज़ा फेंकने के लिए मछली, उस अरीज़े को दुआ का पेपर we used to put in the dough and throw it there. फिर मुझे इन्होंने बोला था कि नीचे एक टेम्पल है, हिंदू टेम्पल। हम नेटी जेटी जाते थे। शब बारात, it's Imam Mehdi's day, birth. शाबान 14 or 15, क्या है मैं भूल गई हूँ। So that look at this now. They desire that you should disbelieve. Acha, except those who reach a people between whom and you there is an alliance, or who come to you, their hearts shrinking from fighting you or fighting their own people. तो हम यानी ये भी नहीं कर सकते हैं, हमें मारेंगे क्या करेंगे? फिर अच्छा इधर ये बोल रहा है, इधर बोला है कि shrinking from fighting you, right? And those who offer you peace, don't fight them. तो सूर्य तौबा की आयत क्या है? 29। वो बेचारे कहाँ आपको फाइट कर रहे थे? हाँ। So what? Can you explain to me why can't the Muslims see this? ब्रेन वॉशिंग ऐसी है या क्या है, बहुत बहुत लाइक ही इज वेरी वेरी। तोबा तोबा तोबा। इधर ये सूर्य निसा एट 90 पहले लिखा कि इफ दे टर्न बैक सीज देम एंड किल देम वेयरएवर यू फाइंड देम। शिया बोलते हैं कि कभी भी प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद और इमाम अली ने ऑफेंसिव वॉर्स नहीं लड़े। अरे आप बेगुनाह, वो आपको फाइट नहीं कर रहे हैं, सिर्फ मदद नहीं गए इनके साथ, एमिग्रेट नहीं किया रसूलुल्लाह के साथ, और कहते हैं कि दे डिजायर दैट यू शुड डिसबिलीव एज दे हैव डिसबिलीव्ड। सिर्फ कुरान की आयतें पहले देखे ना, फिर वो इस्लामिक सोर्सेज जहाँ वो बायस वायस मैं नहीं देखना चाहती है। व्हाट इज द, अच्छा बिलीवर्स देखें, बिलीवर्स आपके बिलीवर्स सी व्हाट बिलीवर्स डिवाइडेड हो गए हिपोक्रेट्स के बारे में कि इनको मारे इफ दे टर्न बैक या किल देम। ये 89 वर्स में आता है ना, योर बिलीवर्स। हालांकि इमाम अली को तो ऐसे होना चाहिए, ऐसे जैसे हम कहते हैं कि उमर अबू बकर, उमर बहुत ज़्यादा थे वायलेंट, उमर बिन खत्ताब, लेकिन इमाम अली तो इतना अच्छा बेचारा, उमर ख़राब, उमर ने बीबी फातिमा ज़हरा के घर को, आई थिंक वाई ही मस्ट हैव कम देयर, और घर वर को जलाने के लिए, बिकॉज वी सी इन सूर्य हशर कि घर वर थोड़े थे ना यथरिब के, तो वो भी पागल हो गया, यानी पागल हो गया देख देख के। नेबर्स जिनको प्रोटेक्ट कर रहे थे, जूल्स नेबर्स इन मदीन एंड यथरब, जिनको अहद किया था, प्रॉमिस किया था पॉलिथीस ने मक्का में कि हम लोग एक अदर को प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे, वी लिव इन पीस एंड ऑल दैट, तो उमर का भी दिमाग ख़राब हो गया, यानी पागल हो गया। बीबी फातिमा ज़हरा के घर आया, बोला मैं जलाऊंगा उसका, उनका डोर जब वो किया ना, हाँ पुश, ज़बरदस्ती खोलने के लिए, फोर्सफुली ओपनिंग द डोर ऑफ अस, तो वो क्रश कर दिया पे बिटवीन द वॉल। उमर ने, भी फातिमा ज़हरा ने कहा मैं, उमर मैं निकलूँगी अपने बाल अगेंस्ट यू। शी ट्राइड to talk to him and tell him not to do this, but he knew she was behind the door. He forced open the door. While doing that, she didn't budge from the door, so what he did was he crushed her. She was pregnant, and they say, as they were aware of the unseen, they didn't have those, but the baby knew that it was a boy in her stomach, and they had already named her Mohsen. So she had a miscarriage, she had injuries, and she got martyred, shaheed ho gayi na. She was a martyr. Umar killed her. तो इमाम अली बेचारे उमर का नाम ऐसे बदनाम कर दिया शियाओं ने, that polytheist Umar, who has been driven mad by this Prophet Muhammad. और देखें अभी बिलीवर्स भी डिवाइडेड है अबाउट हिपोक्रेट्स। सहाबा हैं, ये सहाबा हैं, बेचारे डर रहे हैं आले इमरान की आयतों में, फिर इनको मार डाला ना, अहले किताब को फाइट, जिजिया लिया, ज़बरदस्ती जिजिया, दिमीज हैं। तो बताओ सूरह तौबा की आयत, फिर सूरह तौबा की यह आयत है, where is it? In my notes है, फाइट, उधर लिखा है कि अगर वो आपसे लड़ना नहीं चाहते और आपको पीस देते हैं, कि से पीस यू, then don't fight them at all. Like, Haram. Something like this, right? Allah would not allow you to fight. That means haram. Now, अचानक से सूर्य तौबा 29 में fight against those who not who fight against you or who offer you peace. No, not who are fighting against you. No, sorry, or who are not offering you peace. Noteworthy, huh? Noteworthy. Fight against those who do not believe in Allah or in the last day. बस ख़त्म हो गया ना. And all this. Conditions and do not believe in Islam. Now, even if they are offering you peace, it doesn't say the other ayat. Look at the previous ayat, the later ayat. अब शियास कैसे इस आयत को कवर करते हैं, गॉड नोस. यानी पॉलिथियस का तो बोल सकते हैं बहुत ख़राब कि they broke treaties, they gave him Rasulullah, they evicted Rasulullah because Quran ayat say expelled him from Makkah. Politics बड़े ख़राब, बड़े dark, ignorant. अपनी बेटियों को babies they used to bury alive. They said. अभी अहले किताब के against क्या है इनका? How will they cover this verse and try to compromise with the other verses? That verse, Surah Nisa ayat. Because this is against from those who were given the scripture. Ahle kitab. Here, Surah Baqarah also says 190, fight in the way of Allah those who fight against you and do not transgress. Allah does not like transgressors. पता नहीं कैसे ये लोग कॉम्प्रोमाइज करते हैं, reconcile करते हैं, शियास. उमर को इतना ख़राब बिकॉज वो तो लाइक है ही इनके बुक्स में, राइट, इनके भी बुक्स में, हदीसों में लाउडली बात करना प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद के सामने आया. उमर के लिए आयत है वार्निंग अगेंस्ट, इनकी हदीसों में है वेरी बैड थिंग्स अगेंस्ट उमर बिन खत्ताब. फिर भी ये लोग सुन्नी नहीं देखते हैं, शिया ने देख लिया. आई स्टिल से उमर, आई ब्लेम प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद, how he molded them, how he brainwashed them. It's amazing. And how he changed. बस ख़त्म, पागल हो गए, मारा, ये किया वो किया. I know because I have this devils. ऐसा दिमाग खराब फिरा देते हैं. If they want me to थोड़ा कुछ बहुत sensitive बना दिया. If they want me to go against someone and not talk properly, like थोड़ा कुछ हुआ, instead of saying okay, take it like I would take it, right? I know of a time when I would take my stepmother's abuse and all this. She abused me. I never abused her. My father wanted to hit her at the gate of their house. And I shouted out, no, Daddy. She abused me so badly, like Barwi, Randi, Bosri ki yan. From top, like the driver just rang the bell that we बाबू साहब के लिए बेटी आई है. I was sitting in the car. वो terrace में आई है. I was in the car. She's trying to throw her own pots. She's, breaking, throwing at my car from the terrace upstairs. उधर से गालियाँ दे के नीचे आई है बाहर गेट के पास. My father tried to stop her. Said, I will divorce you. She didn't. She didn't stop. She was still abusing me in a very bad way. I was in the car, and then I got up. I was like, Daddy has come. So I didn't get out of the car to any aggressively or anything. That I don't know why I got out of the car. So I'm looking at this tamasha and hearing. And then my father took his arm up and to hit her. And I said, No, Daddy, because I've never seen my father hit a woman. Not my mother, not anyone. I couldn't see it. But then we left and I spoke to my father. I never. Then I was told that you used to call and abuse because it was your aunt you saw. It wasn't you, okay, but she had a misunderstanding. I asked my aunt. My aunt said I didn't even have the number at that time to call and abuse your stepmother. So they lied and all this. So I wasn't abusing at that time. I don't know what's happened to me now. I mean, I know what's happened to me, I just can't explain. So thank you. Okay, I have to take a break now. And how they reconcile Shias and Sunnis. This verse in the Surah Tawbah tells us that Islam is a religion of the sword, violent, aggressive, unjust. Either we take the Sunni side and say all those peaceful ayats in Surah Nisa and Surah Anfal have been abrogated और ऐसा धोखा दिया है. You see, इधर बेचारों को बोलता है अल्लाह ने बोला है no, we can't punish you and we can't punish you. They're asking Allah for punishment because what? Do I have to read the ayats out? Remember how they said, Oh Allah, if this is indeed the truth from thee, rain down. I think I need to have some sandwich or something. I need to put something in my mouth or chips. Rain down on us a shower of stones from the sky, send us a grievous punishment. Yeah, I'm losing my strength. Sorry, I can't read out. My throat, stress, tense. I need a break. I can't punish myself. Sorry, thank you so much.